Let's bring in our London correspondent, Benedict Pavio, who is standing by. Benedict, we heard there from Helen Morgan, who's been saying that the UK is now crying out for fresh leadership, with calls surely growing louder for Prime Minister Boris Johnson to be replaced.
Well, this was, I have to put it in the imperfect, literally, tense, a blue seat, a safe Tory seat for almost 200 years, no longer. And this is indeed a shock, although last night it was thought to be too close to call. It wasn't that close, after all, since the Liberal Democrat Helen Morgan, the newest British MP, has won by 6,000 votes. Now, when you look at only 2 years ago, the 2019 general election, remember that one? The one that Boris Johnson got a comfortable 80-seat majority in. Helen Morgan, in the same seat, won just 5,643 votes. That's only 10% of the total. Last night, she took almost 18,000 votes. That's more than 47% of the total. So this 23,000 majority that's been overturned by the Liberal Democrats shows the level of frustration all the way to anger of those voters who sent a very clear message to the Conservative Party that they are very unhappy. So this is going to be an even more beleaguered Prime Minister. And of course, this all started very much with the disgraced former Minister Owen Paterson, whose seat this was, resigning last month. That is why this election took place, after he had been found to have breached parliamentary lobbying rules. And it is very much also the way that that was handled by the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, plus, of course, what is being called Partygate and the non-respect of strict COVID rules a year ago in Downing Street with alleged parties that has gone down very badly. So this is a very strong message and a very worrying one for the Tory benchers who will not be happy at all and quite worried by this stunning result.
And this crushing electoral defeat in North Shropshire comes after another piece of bad British news, Benedict, and that's another record coronavirus caseload.
Yes, for the second day in a row, record broken, almost 89,000 new COVID cases. We're told that 15 people are in hospital with the Omicron variant, but Professor Chris Whitty, the Chief Medical Officer for England, said the real number will get much higher. So we expect many more records will be broken, he has warned, and this is indeed very worrying. So also we learnt of a further 146 deaths. So people are being asked to, as much as possible, certainly in England, to work from home, to wear masks, to socially distance. But of course, if we want to see people at Christmas, also what has been advised is to limit our social interactions. So it is clear that this Omicron variant has become dominant in London and will do so across the United Kingdom in the coming days. So caution, and that booster jab, huge vaccination programme well underway. Over 25 million people have already had that. The goal of the government is to get 1 million jabs in people's arms per day. That is not achieved yet, but that is the goal, to get every person aged over 18 vaccinated or offered a vaccine, that third vaccine, by the end of this month.
Benedict Pavio in London, thank you very much.